but we're going to provide a how to create your document course. And the reason for this was that when we attended the Ultimate Experience Arizona, and when I've been in conversation with other people, we have noticed that there are a lot of you that would like to create your document, but are not quite sure how to get there. So this is a live reenactment of what this conversation has looked like. All right, Kathleen, you're on.
Hi, Dave. I know it's somewhere. I think I wrote it. I was wearing these books, and I know it's not. No, it's not in there. I might have put it in these pockets. No.
What are you looking for?
My document.
You're looking for your document. Oh, it's okay. Think it might be in your closet. Got it. Okay.
These are
those pool noodles or yoga things?
Yes, but I use them for tag. You know,
Nice.
If you're slow, it gives you a little extra advantage. Let's see. No, it's not in here. I know I haven't worn this wait, I wore this at TUE, but I didn't really have my document during TUE. Okay. Oh, it might be in my Desert View bag. No, it's not there. Oh, I had this great idea. I was gonna do my document and write a song that I could do it. But yeah, it's not here.
It's not in the piano?
Not in the piano. Oh wait, okay. I've got a flag. I think you have to have a flag before you write your document.
Oh, okay.
Is that true?
I don't know. I mean,
okay.
I know you have a flag, but I don't know that it was before your document. But yeah, please keep looking.
Okay. Candyland. I was working on it one time when we were playing Candyland, but it's not there. Okay. Pool noodles. Oh my gosh. I have an idea. That I had finished it. I was almost done. I was doing the last line. And I decided I would do a pedicure and soak my feet. I've got it.
Ah, it was in the foot bath. I love it.
I've got it right there. Yeah, I did the last line of my document. It took me a long time to pull that one out. Matter of fact, I had to call someone and ask them about it. Here it is. My parents named me Kathleen. I needed help on that one. There it is.
What? Beautiful, Kathleen. I'm so glad you finally found your document after all that searching.
I know. Feels good. It feels so good to finally have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and of course, one doesn't find your document in the closet or anything like that, right?
No, that's true. That's true. I'm going to sit down here. Oh.
So thank you for taking us through that. I guess the question I have is, what made you decide to accept my invitation? Well, accept the possibility of doing this with me?
Like, I think the whole process of doing the document, if you know what you're doing, if you have someone kind of guide you through it, it becomes very, very clear. But if you're just kind of going from what you've read, it's hard to figure it out. And then I think some people need a little guidance, like a timeline, like do this from here to here, and then do this from here to here. And so that's why I think your idea of doing a 4-part series, I think that's a great way to do it.
Okay, beautiful. And it was our idea to do the 4-part series, but I love that. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Guys, if you don't know who Kathleen is, let me inform you. She is currently working with Steve. She has crafted her document, and she's one of the best people on earth to help people move through these different processes. In particular, and for me, the self-forgiveness piece. See, I'm on version 9 of my document now. And it seems like every time I've got it, I've got it memorized, and I'll be going along for about 6 months, and it's juicy, 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 giving life, giving life, giving life. And then like new judgments creep up into my life, and if I'm not paying attention and I'm not forgiving myself of these new things, new unconscious document declarations get added to my document. And Kathleen has been helping me to deal with those, and it's a beautiful process. And as she was helping me, I was like, let's share this with the community. So we got with Eric Lawfulm, and he gave us the okay to go ahead and do it. And so we're so excited to do this with you guys. And Kathleen, let's see. So I did mine with Steve, my first iteration with Steve back in 2017. You did yours, you finished your first iteration back in, was it this last summer or last fall, or when was that?
Like last June, I had come up with the main pieces of it. And then, I've shifted it a little bit throughout the year, but I basically kept the heart of the document. And honestly, this document that I showed here, this really was my first document that I did. I read the book I started reading it on February 9th, and I think I wrote this about February 29th. So
Nice.
This actually is my first document.
Wow,
but when I went through the process with Steve, I learned so much about how to get it from a place of compassion, get it from your inner being that's writing that document. So I think that's what's an important piece of what we're going to be helping people with.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, and I just like also to let you guys know that because this is a group thing, and we are the only cost is your attention and your commitment to doing this with us. There is another part of it, which is that the live portion, the live meeting, it'll be broadcast in our group. But if you would like to interact with Kathleen and myself, there's only going to be 50 people allowed in that particular group, just to keep it manageable. But so first come, first serve. And if you don't make it in, I'm so sorry. And I invite you to watch it on the live stream. And if you sign up for it, then you will also receive the link to the replays. But this is, it's the scarcity of it creates value over there with you and over here with us. We want to make sure that we're helping the people that are watching to move through these paces that can be so difficult to do by yourself. There's one thing about knowing that this thing exists. Like I know all about self-forgiveness. And there are times when I need a master of self-forgiveness, like Kathleen, to help me discover what's really going on. And another thing with Kathleen is she is how she deals with locking the document in. One of the things that we will get to see is we will get to see Kathleen dance her document. See, Kathleen has amazing kinesthetic knowledge. Her body, she knows her body really well. She's extremely flexible. She has run gymnastics gyms in the past that were amateur gymnastics gyms in the past. And
like recreational
sorry, not
gymnastics.
amateur, right?
Yeah. Not a competitive.
Right, non-competitive, got it. But it is just inspiring. Yeah. Well, and so what is it that you expect that people will get out of this? If they come and play full out with us, what do you think they're going to get, Kathleen?
You're going to get a clear, concise way to put your document together. We're going to make it into 4 steps. So like you'll come to our first class, it'll be on non-useful thoughts. And then you'll have a week of homework. Then you'll come to the second class. We'll really delve into what is the self-forgiveness process. How do you do it in particular to create your document? Then we're going to look at how you can fine-tune the document that you come up with. And then at the end, we'll look at like, what's a good way? How can you memorize it? How can you lock it in? What are things you can do over the next year so that you really start to come from that document, you know your document, and you feel your document as you're moving through your life. I would say I think everything is very doable, and everything just allows you to practice and practice and practice until you get it.
Fantastic. And guys, this is obviously not the same as hiring Steve himself or hiring John Patrick or doing John Patrick's course that's available to purchase through the Being Movement, or even working with me or Kathleen one-on-one. And at the same time, it is an amazing opportunity to help you move the action forward on the creation of your document. And so that's I think the stand that we're standing for here. And gosh, I'm so excited to do this with the one and only Kathleen Putta. Oh my goodness. And it's just such a privilege. Kathleen and I got to be on the same panel on the subject of documents when we were in Arizona at the Ultimate Experience. So this is just going to be a beautiful continuation of that conversation. And you're invited.
Yeah, and thank you. And I just want to say it is such an honor to work with Dave. And besides being a lot of fun, he has worked through his document for many, many years. And you'll see his expertise and all he knows in creating and keeping that document as a living document so that as you grow, your document grows.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, guys, sign up. We're going to put the link below to sign up. Alternately, you can go to the events page in the Facebook group, and there's a link there to register for the masterclasses. And yeah, you'll be able to register. It's going to be for the next 4 Mondays, Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, which for Kathleen is 7 a.m. and for me is 8 a.m. But don't worry about it. Just focus on the Eastern time. And in the event and in the invitation, it will give you the correct times. All right, wonderful. Thank you so much, Kathleen, and everybody. I look forward to going through this with you.